આપણી સાથે જે મેનેજમેન્ટ જોડાઈ રહ્યા છે શ્રીરામ પ્રોપર્ટીઝના મેનેજમેન્ટ છે. લિસ્ટિંગ બાદ આપણે જે પ્રમાણે ક્વાર્ટર 3ના નંબર્સ પણ આવતા જોયા, હવે અહીંથી શું રેશનલ બને છે, જે પ્રમાણે ડિમાન્ડની સિચ્યુએશન દેખાઈ રહી છે, આ બધા વિશે डिस्कशन करीશું. મારી સાથે કંપनीના CMD एम मुरली जोड़ाई चुका है. शुक्रिया मुरली जी मेरे साथ जुड़ने के लिए. सबसे पहले तो वेरी गुड आफ्टरनून. डिमांड कंडीशन किस तरीके से वर्कआउट हो रही है, एक आइडिया इसके ऊपर अगर आप मुझे दे पाएँ, क्योंकि हम लोग जो सुन रहे हैं यहाँ से क्वार्टर 4 को लेकर जो अपडेट्स भी आ रही है वो काफ़ी बेहतरीन रही है. पिछले एक साल में जिस तरीके से रिकवरी दिख रही है कोविड की सिचुएशन के बाद, यहाँ से सिचुएशन जो इम्प्रूव होती हुई दिख रही है, इसके ऊपर आपके एक कमेंट, उसी से शुरुआत करें.
As you have seen, last year has been a very good year for real estate. Overall, the business has been good. Industry is looking very, very positive. And there has been a lot of great demand. And as an organization, we have done exceedingly well last year. And year beginning looks very bright. I expect 22-23, FY 22-23 is going to be a very, very positive year for the real estate industry. And we expect the business to go up at least by 25 to 30% compared to last year. So these are all very positive one. And demand has been going up substantially. So we see a big potential on demand. With respect to the selling price, we expect the prices to go up at least by 10 to 15%. I was holding about 7-8% some time back. With the current demand, whatever is there today, at least 10 to 15% prices to go up. On the other hand, the cost of construction is a major concern today. The cost is increasing, particularly cement, steel, the petroleum products, increase in all these raw material, which are pushing the cost of construction to much higher level. I expect year 2022-23 is going to be a challenging year for all the real estate developers with respect to the construction cost. It's a matter of concern. And some of the state governments have stepped in and attempting to bring some kind of a control mechanism. I'm sure government will intervene and ensure that cost is not escalated too much. Then it will not be good for the industry.
अग्रीड सर. और प्राइसिंग सिचुएशन कैसे वर्कआउट हो रही है, क्योंकि हम लोग जो सुन रहे हैं इनपुट कॉस्ट काफ़ी बढ़ तो चुके हैं, लेकिन उसकी कंपैरिजन में यहाँ से क्या डिमांड के ऊपर कोई इम्पैक्ट इसकी वजह से आया है?
Last year, I expect the prices to go up at least by 10 to 15% this year for FY 2022-23 average. So that's the expectation I look at. In FY 21-22, there has been a marginal price increase compared to 2021 on the real estate units. With respect to cost of construction, H1 was relatively okay. H2, that's where the real damage happened. So there has been a significant increase in raw materials, which is pushing the prices of construction cost slightly higher. But FY 22-23 with the current trend continuing, that's a bigger challenge what we need to deal with.
अग्रीड सर. और डिमांड कंडीशन कोविड के बाद जिस तरीके से इमर्ज हो रही है, क्या यहाँ पे आपने इतनी पेंट अप डिमांड देखी है? बाकी इंडस्ट्रीज से तो हम ये सुन रहे हैं, आपकी तरफ से, क्योंकि आप मिडिल इनकम ग्रुप को ज्यादा केटर करते हैं.
Yes, demand, there has been a good increase in demand which has taken place particularly due to COVID. The work from home has enhanced the further demand on the particularly mid-market and affordable housing. Even luxury, I witnessed a good demand which has coming now. So COVID has contributed for increase in demand substantially. So that's a very, very positive one. So particularly the work from home create a new demand for the mid-market affordable housing and also to some extent luxury housing.
अग्रीड सर. और मार्जिन्स वहां पे उसका कैसा इम्पैक्ट होगा?
Margins, because of the price increase on the units, as I said, 10 to 15% should be the sale price increase. That should increase the margins. On the other hand, the cost of construction increase, which is an unknown factor today, which is difficult to predict as we speak. If the situation continues now for FY 22-23, there could be a challenge. So we hope government will intervene and ensure that the raw material prices are properly put in control. The other aspect on the affordable housing, particularly The GST is one major impact. So GST is uniformly applied, whether it is a luxury segment or mid-market segment or affordable housing segment. It is a 18% GST on the construction cost, and also various other costs like approval cost or any other cost related to the construction. It remains the same, which is not a good situation. It cannot be on uniform pedestal affordable housing where Prime Minister mission of housing for all by 2022 to be achieved, and when government has put a lot of thrust on affordable housing, so we cannot afford to have high input cost on affordable housing. So that has to be looked into it. Then only affordable housing will be sustainable. Otherwise, sustainability of affordable housing will be a question mark with the rise in cost of construction, with a very large tax component on the input cost, which is not a good situation. Might lead to government to step in and differentiate affordable housing and other housing, and look at two different tax structure for this, so that there will be a bigger push on affordable housing. Otherwise, private enterprises to come into affordable housing, it will not be very encouraging.
अग्रीड सर. और इन टर्म्स ऑफ लग्जरी सेगमेंट, यहाँ से आप कुछ और नए लॉन्चेस करने के बारे में सोच रहे हैं अपार्ट फ्रॉम मिडिल इनकम ग्रुप?
Yeah, mainly our focus will continue to be mid-market and affordable housing. Having said that, we see a bigger opportunity. We see some opportunity on the, I would say not real luxury, upper mid-income or high-income segment. We will venture into, a small portion of our projects into that segment, because there is a good demand which is coming up in city.
और इन टर्म्स ऑफ इंडस्ट्री ग्रोथ, वो नेक्स्ट 1 to 2 years डाउन द लाइन किस तरीके से विटनेस कर सकते हैं?
Industry further goes through consolidation. That's one major aspect one has to keep in mind. So the number of players in the industry is coming down. So large players like us, large branded players like us, will survive and have the opportunity to scale up further stronger. So last year has been one of the best year for all the large players like us. 23 again is going to throw huge opportunity for us in terms of growth, in terms of both size and scale, and as well as the pricing. All areas we have a very big advantage to look at growth. I would estimate at least 20 to 30% growth is a possibility for us, and we are aiming at looking at that kind of a growth for FY 2023 compared to last year. Last year itself was a good year, so there has been a good growth. On the other hand, a lot of other developers who are not in this, high quality, branded, large players, they are all struggling. All that is throwing a lot of new opportunities to us. For example, we have, our portfolio has been increasing on development management portfolio has been increasing. That we expect that to increase further and further, because a lot of other developers who have not been able to sell, or who have been stuck with various other challenges, they are all folding into people like large players like us. So I see a much bigger opportunity in terms of expansion and scale up.
अग्रीड सर. और इन टर्म्स ऑफ एवरेज रियलाइजेशंस, वो क्या एक्सपेक्ट करूं मैं FY 23 के लिए? वॉल्यूम्स किस तरीके से एड अप होते हुए देखेंगे?
Volumes we are looking at about at least 25% increase, and average realization minimum of 10% increase.